You see dead bugs too?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right.
Ready for it to go. 10 laps to go here. 36 laps are in. 10 laps remaining.
Going green next time by. Green next time by.
Riley Hickman, Jason Hyatt, Stephen Roberts, Aaron Ridley, followed by Clint Smith in the top 5. Then it's Rob Maya, Dana Island, Ryan Crane, Dalton Polston, Daughtery, Herod. And then, of course, he brought the caution, followed by Seeley, Mosley, and Michelle. Those are your cars that remain on the racetrack as we have a 10-lap shootout. Bring him to green, Michael, out of 4.
All right, here to come. Riley Hickman bringing her to the green, followed by Jason Hyde and Stephen Roberts.
And another great jump as the blacktop sets in.
Aaron Ridley
By
one car into the 4th spot,
Hickman.
followed by Cat Daddy Clint Smith.
Yes, sir. And Hickman was trying. Oh, we got one off the racetrack in turn 3. Off the track. He stalls it. Caution's out. Caution is out again. The dust settles. Who are you in turn 3 and 4? Caution out again. I want to say it's car number 25, a Daughtery's machine, I believe, Michael Patton. I want to say it's Daughtery in 25. And I think it is. I believe it is. It is David Daughtery. There he is. Yep, that's who it was. Confirmed. Freestyle Graphics number 25. But, Michael, before that caution failed, Hyatt was getting a run on Hickman for the lead. But then Hickman was just like playing possum with him, so to speak. He just hit the afterburner or stealth mode, pulled away before the yellow.
In that last lap, Riley Hickman was 15.465. Jason Hyde, 15.935. Green flags in air. We're back underway.
9 laps to go. Up, Hickman slipped on the restart. Here comes Hyatt trying to make a move. The battle of the 1 cars. You got a 1, a 1, and a triple 1. 1, 2, and 3. 8 laps to go in the 46th Annual Alabama State Championship weekend here at East Alabama Motor Speedway. Just after 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Michael Patton, Joe Kelly, we're announcing with us from Racing with Jesus Ministries. Wesley Outlet here with you at Fox Sports. And, of course, Riley Hickman, Jason Hyatt. It's down to those cars, uno and uno, mano y mano. Down the back stretch, Michael, in 3 and 4.
Riley Hickman coming down to front straightaway as your leader. Jason Hyde, Stephen Roberts, 1, 2, and 3.
Coming to the end.
6 laps. There'll be 5 to go this time by. 5 to go this time by the flag stand.
Yes,
Riley
sir.
Hickman, 5 to go this time by.
Riley Hickman of the Hickman Manufacturing Savage Chassis hits his marks. He had a jump on the restart where the machine of Hyatt could get him in the Longhorn, but then he started to lose it. And now it looks like he's gone the stealth mode. He has become the hustler on the prey. Here at the corner, off 4, 5 to go. Now make it 4 to go. It is the Hickman leader off 1 and 2, Michael.
Riley Hickman down the back straightaway as your leader. He'll come around this time, be 3 to go this time by. Free leader, Riley Hickman, followed by Jason Hyde, Stephen Roberts, Aaron Ridley, Clint Smith, Cat Daddy Clint Smith.
The fans beginning to pack up their lawn chairs, their goodies, and swag, and call it a commencement of the Alabama State Championship weekend. But this race still has 2 laps remaining. 46 laps is the distance. They're only on lap 44. Bullhorns are up. 2 to go. Now 3 cars for the lead. Hyatt trying to mount a charge in the late rally as it's Riley Hickman going to turn 3, exiting turn 4. White flag for the final time. Michael Patton, bring him to the checkers.
Riley Hickman taking the 1 car around. One last time around this 3. It's how they go for the 46th Annual Alabama State Championship race. Can he hold on to it? Here comes your leader and your winner. Out of turn 4 is going to be Riley Hickman, Jason Hyde, Stephen Roberts, Aaron Ridley, Cat Daddy Clint Smith. It's going to be Rob Maya, Ron Crane, Dana Allen, Dalton Polston, Larry Harrod, David Daughtery, Kid Seeley. How about a round of applause for your winner, Riley Hickman, in the 1. Riley Hickman, your winner. He's going to go through the scales. Wesley Allen will be heading down stair to do the interview with the top three. Appreciate everybody being here with us for the 46th Annual Alabama State Championship race. And hope to see you back November the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th for the National 100. That's coming up, the 44th Annual National 100 coming up. '44th Annual National 100 coming up November 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. We'll see you then. We got a big, over 300 stars and cars from all over the United States will be here that weekend. So we'll be glad to see you back then, November 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Visit our website, eamsdirt.com. That's eamsdirt.com. Also check us out on Facebook at East Alabama Motor Speedway.
Well, I'll tell you what, Michael Patton, I know Jason Welsham, Adam Ogle, and the driver have got to be happy. The Savage Chassis winner in the Hickman Manufacturing Competition Racing Equipment R1 out of Olewa, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, the hustler Riley Hickman puts a hustle on East Alabama in your first ever Alabama State Championship race. How's it feel, buddy?
Man, pretty good. You know, we hadn't been. Jason came along, and this deal kind of turned up about a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago, and I think this is our fourth or fifth race in this car. So we started off a little rocky last night, and then worked our way forward, and just we've been changing stuff, you know, trying to get better, and heck, I don't think we've been on the racetrack the same any time we've raced, and we're working on it, just getting there. It's awesome. I love coming to this place. I've run second here a bunch.
Yes.
But
that's why I said this place owed you one. You and Jason Hyatt as well.
Yeah, I know. I was holding them guys up there at the end a little bit, and we took a gamble on tires, and it worked. So, hell, we're going to the next one.
I'll tell you what. Talk about this new relationship you've got with Jason Welsham and Adam Ogle and Savage Chassis and all the great things happening. Jason, a great racer himself, stepping out of the race car, putting somebody like you, Hickman, in behind the wheel. This relationship, it's got to be a good start here to win this race.
It's a great deal, you know, with me trying to work a little bit more. Heck, I don't know. These guys are they're good people, good bunch of guys, and I appreciate what they do.
Jason, come on over here, buddy. Jason Welsham, we'll talk to him real quickly. Of course, him with Adam Ogle and Savage Chassis. It's got to be hard to step out of the race car, but to have a moment like this with Riley Hickman winning, it's got to make it more satisfying and gratifying.
Man, I tell you what, there wasn't no doubt in his ability when we decided to put him in this race car. And he's done one hell of a job for us every week, week in, week out. We communicate real good. He doesn't care to change one thing. Every car has been on the racetrack. It's had something different every single time. And I just appreciate the job that he does for us and the help that his guys do. And, you know, like, again, he's a hell of a race car driver.
An awesome job of the Savage Chassis. Riley, thank out your sponsors and congrats, buddy. I know this has got to be a momentum builder going into the Fall Dirt Classic of the South National 100 coming up in November.
Definitely. You know, everybody that's behind this deal, Hickman Manufacturing, American Billet, Competition Race Products, Jason and them guys, that's their company, Savage Race Cars, Hidden Hollow Motorsports. I know them guys, they don't get to come to the races a whole lot, but we still think about them. But I know I'm missing a lot of people, but hopefully they'll forgive us.
Good job, buddy. The Savage Chassis, car number R1 out of Ottawa, Tennessee. It is the hustler Riley Hickman, $4,000 winner here at the State weekend. We'll talk Hyatt. Jason Hyatt in the Rocket Chassis, car number H1 out of Oxford, Alabama. This owes you one. You had a pretty scary moment with you and Roberts racing for the win last year in the state race, but you're happy with second. And what can you take from tonight to prepare for the National 100 in a few months?
Yeah, we were real good there. We just we got beat on tires a little bit early, and he got out in front before we did. Once he rubbered up, you're just kind of hanging on. But, man, we raced in Magnolia 2 nights this weekend, run down here. So I can't thank my guys enough for helping us out on this and getting us here.
I'll tell you what, it seemed like just as fast as you would get a chance to reel in Hickman on the restarts, the tires were coming to life, the caution would fall. You weren't a fan of the yellow flag tonight, were you?
We were good once we got a longer run, just because his tire was a little softer there, but just never fell our way. And then there at the end, I just used my tires up and just was kind of hanging on.
And all right, man, that's the thoughts of Rocket of the Hitman again, Jason Hyatt, and we're going to talk to Stephen Roberts in the 111. Yeah, I'll tell you, you were my dark horse pick to win this thing, and you were going to be the man out in the early going. You settled for finish. Talk about this race, having the hiccups on the race at the beginning, coming back, finishing in third.
Well, we just never know. I mean, they said they weren't going to work the racetrack. We're going to work it. You don't know, so you just got to rush us up here, and then you don't know what. So we were a little slow there off the get-go, and luckily got in the lead for a lap. Luckily, nobody turned me head in the wall there a couple times. And once that rubber come in, though, we really started reeling them in there, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, but can you take anything from... Yeah, that's his new nickname. I'm calling you the Stinger. Came up with that the other night because everybody, he works on bees and honey during the week as his full-time profession, but anything you can take from this race to go for the National 100 in November?
I hope it's not like this because we trashed 9 tires. I think we're in the hole.
There you go. That's his thought. 111, Stephen Roberts, Stinger, getting his thoughts on the race. And we'll talk now to Cat Daddy Clint Smith, get his thoughts. He was in the Rocket normally. Now he was in the Longhorn for Bubba Pollard. A good weekend for you, I believe. Top 5s both nights. What'd you think of the race tonight?
One-lane train. I didn't think much of it.
One-lane train, definitely. Anything? Well, all right, I think I lost you there. Anything that you can take from...
Yeah, make a better tire choice, I guess, than we had there. We was the fastest car for a long time, but we're running 5th. That don't pay any better. So we just got to make a choice to get out front and then try to survive at the end.
There you go. It's the 4th place finisher of Cat Daddy Clint Smith. Aaron Ridley in the Capital 81. A good run for Aaron Ridley. A good night for you. What do you think? A top 5 out of the deal?
It was just one of them trying to deals where you just got to maintain and just finish the race. There wasn't much of a race there, in my opinion, but it is what it is. We'll take it and go on to the next one.
What do you take from this race to go for the National 100?
I'm not sure if we're coming.
Gotcha. Anybody want to thank sponsor-wise?
I'd like to thank Capital Race Cars, True Temp Heating and Air Clements Race Engines, Motors Run Great, and then Hoosier Tire South.
There you go. That's the thoughts of Aaron Ridley, the Capital Race Car number 81. He'll finish in 5th. 4th goes to the Capital. 3rd place going to the Stinger, Stephen Roberts in the 111. The runner-up in the Rocket H1 of Jason Hyatt, the Hitman, and your winner of the 46th annual Super Late Model portion of the Alabama State Championship weekend. The car number R1 out of Uliwa, Tennessee, the Savage Chassis of the Hustler, Riley Hickman. It has been a great weekend of racing. It's ironic. It's starting to sprinkle. Everybody get loaded up, get back, traveled home safely. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you in November for the National 100. I'm Wesley Outland of Fox Sports. Michael Patton, it's been a pleasure working with you, my friend, as always. Take us home, buddy.